Okay, I'd like to reconvene the Bruce County December 7th meeting and welcome those that are at home through live stream. We're down on the agenda to items 8, which is, I need to remind everyone, it's our own responsibility to disclose any pecuniary interest we may have on today's agenda. You can do so if and when the matter arises. Number 9 is the confirmation of the council minutes.
I have a motion moved by Councillor Tulin and seconded by Councillor Smith that the minutes of the November 2nd, 2017 council session be adopted as circulated. I have a motion moved by Councillor Smith and seconded by Councillor Tulin that Section 22D of Procedure Bylaw 2017-024 be waived to permit the appointment of Councillor Janice Jackson for a 4th term as Chair of the Museum Committee. This was Councillor Jackson's first choice to be Chair of the Museum Committee.
Thank you. You've heard the motion. Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion? Those opposed, if any? And that's carried. Thank you. So I believe that takes us then to the selection of the committee chairs. Do you want me to read this, or do you want to read it?
I have a motion?
Okay. Yep.
I have a motion moved by Councillor Buckle and seconded by Councillor Ingalls that the following be appointed as committee chairs for 2018. Executive, Corporate Services and Human Resources Committee, the Warden. Transportation and Environmental Services, Councillor Ingalls. Homes, Councillor Eadie. Museum, Councillor Jackson. Paramedic Services, Councillor Buckle. Planning, Councillor Smith. Human Services, Councillor Tulin. And that the following be appointed to the Grey Bruce Board of Health, the Warden, Councillors Ingalls and Tulin. The Accessibility Advisory Committee, the Warden and Councillor Tulin. Also under the Public Libraries Act, Councillors McKeever, Smith, Ingalls, and Tulin were appointed to the Library Board for the term of council 2014 to 2018.
Thank you. You've heard the motion. Is there any discussion on the motion? All those in favor of the motion? That's carried. Thank you. Communications. Communications?
There's nothing further to add.
Oh, there's nothing further to add. Delegations, reports from staff, inquiries and announcements, and the minutes. Attached minutes.
I have a motion moved by Councillor Smith and seconded by Councillor Tulin that the minutes of the following committees be approved. November 2nd, 2017, Executive Committee, Corporate Services Committee, Homes Committee, Human Resources Committee, Museum Committee, Paramedic Services Committee, Social Services and Housing Committee. November 9, 2017 is Executive Committee. November 16, 2017, Highways Committee, Museum Committee, Planning Development Committee, Social Services and Housing Committee.
You've heard discussion. All those in favor of the motion? And that's carried. So I believe notice of motion. Nothing at this time. Other business?
I have a motion moved by Councillor Ingalls and seconded by Councillor Buckle that the following bylaws be adopted. 2017-073 is a bylaw to authorize the execution of Amendment Number 1 to iMedic Electronic Ambulance Call Reporting System and Hosting Agreement between Interdev Technologies, Inc. and the Corporation of the County of Bruce. 2017-074 is a bylaw to authorize the execution of an agreement between the Corporation of the County of Bruce and the Corporation of the County of Huron for the maintenance and repair of boundary roads and bridges and winter maintenance activities. 2017-075 is a bylaw to authorize the execution of a municipal contribution agreement, 2016 SIF, rental housing component between the Corporation of the County of Bruce and Bruce County Association of Community Living. 2017-076 is a bylaw to authorize the establishment of a reserve fund in memory of Darrell Young. 2017-077 is a bylaw to authorize the execution of the Ontario Transfer Payment Agreement between Her Majesty the Queen in Right of Ontario, as represented by the Minister of Education and the Corporation of the County of Bruce for the 2018-2019 Ontario Early Years Child and Family Centres. 2017-078 is a bylaw to amend 2016-051, being a bylaw to authorize the execution of a lease agreement between the Corporation of the County of Bruce and Home and Community Support Services of Grey Bruce. 2017-079 is a bylaw to establish a highway known as part of Bruce County Road 1. 2017-080 is a bylaw to adopt amendment number 227 to the County of Bruce official plan. 2017-081 is a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the Council of the County of Bruce at its meeting held the 7th day of December 2017.
You've heard them. Oh. And that's carried. Thank you. I believe if there's nothing further, that brings us to the adjournment.
I have a motion moved by Councillor Tulin and seconded by Councillor Smith that we adjourn to meet again Thursday, January 4th, 2018 at 9:30 a.m.
You've heard the motion. All those in favor of the motion? That's carried. We're adjourned. Thank you, everyone.